and his amazing post-fight speech last time.
Yeah.
It was like Apocalypse Now level post-fight speech. Like, this is what we do.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu.
Well, and here's the thing. He's outmatched on paper, right? Just like Dennis was. You know, Dennis is a 14-year-old kid, yellow belt. He went against a 17-year-old blue belt. He did really well. But same thing with Dennis here. He's going against an MMA fighter that's a purple belt, that's a badass. I watched his last fight. The guy threw high kick after high kick after high kick. But I will mention that they never clinched. They never went to the ground. So we couldn't judge his ground. And so on paper, John's outmatched. But as you just said, John said, this is what we do.
This is jiu-jitsu.
This is my life. I'm here. So let's see if this is his life.
John Cooper has an intensity about him of a soccer power.
And look at him. Again, on paper, on video, look at that guy. He's a monster.
Yeah, you can tell he's the real deal.
Yeah.
He's one of those unknown quantities. I don't know much about Bushido MMA in Paducah.
I actually
Paducah's out west.
I actually commentated a fight for one of his teammates over at Nightmare, Jared Gonzalez, and Jared's grappling is actually really top notch. So it'll be interesting to see.
Look at his style starting out.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Well, and I can tell. You know, listen, here's the thing. John doesn't have great wrestling. He likes to sit down and he likes to pull guard. He likes to do jiu-jitsu. But I will tell you, you know, we don't know what's going to happen right here. Again, like I said, last fight, he threw lots of high kicks. He did MMA. He didn't do a lot of jiu-jitsu. We don't know what to judge right here. So we're going to see what happens.
His wrestling style is unique. I'll give him that.
Absolutely.
He's not digging for underhooks or anything. He's just, it's almost like he's waiting to see what John does.
Yeah. Will Pittman's a badass, I'll tell you that. His last fight, he threw high kick after high kick after high kick. It was MMA, but I was impressed with his fight. It was amazing, you know, and John's not fighting MMA. He's just in jiu-jitsu, so we're going to see what happens right here. I can tell right now Will's not comfortable with the grappling. Look at him. He's kind of straight up. John's not a great grappler either. John usually sits down.
Yeah, what you see here is two guys who don't want to wrestle.
Exactly.
Neither one of them are wrestlers.
Yeah.
I think they're both waiting for it to hit the mat. They're kind of waiting on the other to pull guard, but neither one wants to pull guard. It's one of those weird
it's
things.
Interesting, right? Yeah. But John Cooper, you know, he lives and breathes.
There he goes. Finally got tired of dealing with that.
He lives and breathes jiu-jitsu. Here's the one thing that I will mention right now. We did have a problem in the back, meaning that we didn't know what the rules were, and we didn't set them. And we didn't set them, so we don't know what's going on right now. I'll be honest with you. Meaning, they were going to buy IBJJF/ADCC, meaning is heel hooks illegal or legal versus illegal?
Yeah.
We didn't actually determine.
Yeah.
We don't know. And so now the fight's going on, and it's going to be fucking slobber knocker. We don't know what's going on right now. John loves full guard.
Will Pittman here, he just went for a toe hold. I don't know.
He did, and that was beautiful.
It scared me. Like, it looked... It's one of those things. Jesse Ray Childress, so we talked about her.
I love Jesse Ray.
That's how he caught Joe Bates, that exact same position.
And Jesse Ray was so dominant in top position because he was heavy. You couldn't move the guy. Right? And again, we have two lightweight guys that are going to be action-packed. This should be a good jiu-jitsu match. But here's the thing. We've got to determine the winner if it goes to the decision.
I really enjoy watching John grapple.
We're going to see what happens right now. You grappled with John.
I did.
How did that go?
It was. I don't think we had enough time, and my poor cardio wasn't good. I ended up in his guard. He threatened to. He almost swept me a couple times. He's slick, man. Like, I'm a purple belt. I've been doing it a lot longer than John.
Absolutely.
And it was a stalemate. Like, I couldn't do much with John.
And that's a testament to what you both really. Actually, you haven't grappled a long time. You work hard. You do this. You do that. You showed up. You wore jeans, I think, right?
I think you loaned me your gi pants.
Yeah. So you came in and you did really well. You guys went to stalemate. It doesn't matter. The point is, Elijah's a badass. John's a badass. He's a badass. This is going to be a great match. We're going to see what happens here. For the crowd, this is going to be a very technical match. They might not understand what's going on. For example, nobody's punching each other in the face. But look at this. This is a good close guard by John Cooper. Eric's doing a great job, too. He's staying, he's not doing much, but he's staying safe.
Somebody's going to have to take a risk, though.
I agree.
They're going to end up sitting here for 4 more minutes. Somebody's going to have to make an attempt to either, if it's Pittman, he's going to have to try to pass that guard.
And it's going to be interesting. Here's the thing. We're the three judges. Will's not doing a whole lot right now.
Now we see John.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Will went for a heel hook. That's a good heel hook. John doesn't look confused. Yeah. Will
got right out of it.
John was like, what is that? And let's see if John goes. He's going for reverse De La Riva right now. Not a great reverse De La Riva. Now he's going for regular De La Riva.
It's hard to work with De La Riva, though.
In no gi. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Spoken like a true purple belt.
Hey, De La Riva was the Charleston black belt.
Yeah. This is the match. This is the move that he won the last match with. This is a calf slicer.
Yeah, he's going to lock it up right now.
There he goes. There he goes. Yes. But he doesn't look face at all. Will looks like, what are you doing?
Good.
Will looks like he doesn't care.
It's a bad position.
Yeah, but he's got a very good calf slicer right now.
And he's fighting the hands like he should. That's nice.
Will doesn't look like he cares at all, so I think Will's going to be fine.
Fighting the hands.
Listen, Will's a purple belt versus John Cooper that's a blue belt that's been training 1 year. Again, great matchup. These guys look great.
John knows he's...
Yeah.
John's adjusting.
Look.
And
let's turn into a heel hook.
Oh, John knows it too. John knows he's in a little trouble.
He doesn't look confused. Look, he's turning out the heel hook. Oh, he turned out like it's nothing.
Good job by John Cooper.
I love the grappling match.
I would hate to be a fucking judge for this one. Sorry, the F word.
Sorry, the F word.
Yeah.
We are the judges for this one, too.
Everything I just said was just worthless. Sorry for everything.
And it just keeps going.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything that I showed up for. But what a great match.
Let's see here.
Look at that reverse De La Riva. I'm impressed because, I know John, but great. Look at this is high level.
Yeah.
Nobody understands, but this is high level. I get it when you show up to see somebody get punched in the face.
This is an interesting spot. I had John in this exact same spot a couple times, and he's really good at recovering.
Yeah. Look at that deep half. That's a great deep half. And he switched to an inside heel hook. Doesn't bother John at all. He's like, "What are you doing?"
It's interesting watching Pittman grappling though.
Look, he's got his back.
Oh, look. John almost had a moment there.
Here's the problem. Like he had the position, but he didn't be aggressive enough to get up, right? And that's where you lose. Like if you've got
so used to loving being a guard player, he's so comfortable there.
If you just wait for somebody to go back in your guard, you're going to lose. Period. The end.
That's one thing I did like about that old school like Carlson mentality was like get after it.
Absolutely.
Crush them. Like play your game so they can't play theirs.
I mean, if I was going to judge the thing, and I am one of the judges, John Cooper has done entirely everything to finish, and he has done nothing. However, he is on top, and that makes it confusing for the judges, right? Like when a guy's on top and he's on top the whole time, it makes it hard to kind of judge a match. But he has literally done nothing.
And Pittman has had his moments too, though, of like the submission attempts, the toe.
Yeah, he's
like it's a hard one.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
If nothing significant happens, I would almost be willing to call this a draw.
Yeah. If we're looking at this round, if that's the real time,
it's like
we're in some trouble.
I see this as a draw.
I see nothing. Yeah.
I don't think it's fair to say either guy won or lost that match.
No, absolutely. Because I've seen nothing. I've seen one guy.
Let's give these two grapplers another round of applause.
See my bucket anywhere I can change.
And this grappling bout, it has been ruled a draw. So his grappling bout is a draw.